Another day, another crime to fight, and I do it all for the love of my country. I am Wonder Kid!
What? You've never heard of me? Oh, you wouldn't be the first, I guess. You know, Wonder Kid! Sidekick to Captain Saves the Day? Oh, you've heard of him. Of course you have. A lot of people ask me what it's like to be a superhero sidekick. Well, I know that there's one person in this world who can relate to me, the Vice President of the United States. Seriously, we're like two peas in a pod. We're both extremely underrated.
Well, that's the story of my life. No respect. No respect.
And we have hidden superpowers. Ow! Ugh. You know, the president would be nowhere without his humble sidekick. And the vice president does a lot of things behind the scenes that I bet you never even knew about. The vice president has 3 big superpowers outlined in the Constitution. For one, she's president of the Senate. Bet you didn't know that. And in the case of a tie in the Senate, guess who gets to cast the tie-breaking vote? The vice president. John Adams cast 29 tie-breaking votes when he was vice president. That's the record! Guy's my hero! 2. He oversees the Electoral College. You know, the folks who are in charge of counting and officially announcing the election of a new president. Real big. And 3, the big one. If the president can no longer fulfill his or her duties, guess who becomes the new president of the United States? The vice president. She's only one step away from the presidency. In fact, the VP has gone on to become the president 14 times in our nation's history. 8 of those were because of the death of a sitting president. But this is one of the main reasons why who a presidential candidate picks as their running mate is such a big deal. Not that I'm getting any ideas on replacing Captain Saves the Day, though. The VP has lots of informal roles too. Depending on the relationship between the president and the vice president, these responsibilities could range from being a close advisor to being a public-facing figure to the American people. The VP also represents the White House at functions that the Prez chooses not to attend. I have to do this sometimes for Captain Saves the Day too. And sometimes they gotta do the dirty work the president can't do. The VP is often considered an attack dog against opposition, and they speak out against members in Congress who are making the president's life difficult. The VP can also play a key role in mobilizing public support. Just like how not everyone likes Captain Saves the Day. Crazy, I know, but sometimes I gotta go out there and rally the people too. And besides all that, the right VP pick could be very helpful in delivering votes in a presidential race. See, the vice president is one of the most important sidekicks there is, because they're awesome. They shouldn't just be left in the shadow of the president, because good or bad, they have influence over the politics in our country. Take that into account during election season. Duty calls. Hey, do me a favor and share this video. I'm trying to send Captain Saves the Day a message.